And that's the end of it, sir. Our attacker let us up the lead as a beacon graduate. So at least gives us something to work on. Master, sir, this is getting more serious than we thought. Could it be? I'll say this before we could be. Indeed it has. I won't go as far to say that any hunter who trained in Beacon has gone on and to grow up to be a morally outstanding person, but this is unprecedented. Sir, I doubt it's been a recent change. Maybe you will be able to find some hints in this file on student archives. Jesus Christ. Get a grip, man. I gotta finish this tea at some point. I think she keeps some sort of archives since it's an easy guess. That's not what I'm surprised as for, Miss Ivory. I'm sorry to say some archives are off limits to you and your team. And Master, I understand the need for privacy and secrecy, but this is just one file. We won't be going ravaging through the archives. I appreciate your concern, Miss Ivory, but what I mean is, you and your team are to stop researching Wizard and his association with me altogether. Sir, with all due respect, I need a good explanation. When I first accepted him and Penny into Beacon, I did so for 3 reasons. One was to give you and Evelyn teammates better integrate you into student populace. The second one was because I had suspicions about his origin. The third is not for your ears. But with each new detail revealed about his nature, I now understand that none of my theories apply. His nature is completely uncharted territory for me. His enemies complete unknowns. And that has never happened before. Not with things tied to the past of Remnant. So that's precisely why we need to research more intel. That's what you have the orphans for. Indeed. But Penny and Mark are not orphans. We cannot risk their lives. Sir, you can try that on someone not involved. Their lives are already at risk. We've been attacked. Evelyn almost died. Because you were training without supervision outside school grounds. As long as you avoid staying outside our protection, no further harm will come to you. Or we'll be caught completely unguarded, pants around our ankles. There we go, I can put that down, Jesus. It will not be left alone, Miss Ivory. The topic will simply receive attention at a later date. After we cleared up another encompassing situation. Oh really? That sounds fantastic. Except for the part where Howard was able to move in and out of Beacon as he wanted. I do not trust this facility's ability to protect us while we sit on our asses, Headmaster. But... okay, that word. Fine. Keep your archives. I'll go and inform my team of your decision. Dismissed. Indeed, and that is why I do not need you bringing further attention to enemies my way, Miss Ivory. Alright then. I think if I read this once more, it'll be done. Yeah, final part. Here we go. Let's see. Get my phone out of my pocket and put it on the table. That's convenient fine. Wait, what? He's not going to use that. Wait, he's not going to use it? Holy smokes, it's actually genius. Instead of relying on something they know nothing about, he devised a plan with what he had at his disposal, and won! Seems like there's a lot of room for a sequel. I mean, right now the guy seems to have secured his claim as king, but... Okay then. Oh, no Ruby today? Speaking of which, I wonder what she thought of the book's ending. She looked like she was had certain expectations for the story, which I felt like were met. Alright, and Ruby's second event is unlocked for us. With nothing else to do, I'm going to the gym. Get some training in. Hey son, I honestly forgot what was... Okay, so yeah. There we go. Thanks, son. What's happening? Welcome back, Mark. Thanks, Penny. There. Hey, Penny. Jesus Christ. Speaking of which, I should probably tell her about what Neon said to me. Jack and I will finish with their dishes in the kitchen. I see. Speaking of cooking, Penny, I have a message for you from your father. My father? But how did he contact you? That's not important. He wants me to tell you this. The sandwiches are no longer safe. Whatever the hell that means. Oh, I see. Is something wrong? What does that mean? It's about a loss of privacy. It's not too bad, but also, well, maybe Penny and her father always talk to each other about General I wouldn't knowing about it. The General controls your communications. Not exactly, it's just... Well, he has one means contacting my father, but in front of the General, I can't talk to him like as I'd like to. I see, I'm sorry, Penny. For what? You had no hand in this. But I can see it makes you sad, and I don't like seeing you sad. Well, maybe you could... Sorry, Penny, but whatever you wanted to ask him, I'll have to wait till after I'm asleep. It was not... It was nothing overtly sexual. You sure? I thought you were finally ready. No, I just wanted maybe a hug. Maybe, she says. What monster would deny her a hug? In that case, feel free, and do it while I'm awake as well. But return to my own hand, the headmaster denied me access to the student archives. Typical. He denied us? But why? He wants to handle this investigation on his own, since a beacon is involved. Also, it seems we've reached a point where you can't predict what's going to happen next. We're completely uncharted territory. I can see that, but we're directly involved in this. Our lives have already been placed in danger, and we can't even know anything about this guy. We can't stay on the defensive. Looks like that's exactly what he wants us to do. I didn't tell him anything about our source, though. Good, I mean, there's a risk he could cut us off from that as well, somehow. But still, damn it, we're the ones being targeted by these guys. Being in danger because of something we don't know anything about, should we at least attackers, defend ourselves? I'd say I approve of this course of action. He's probably thinking of what it looked like if we go out that a former student was behind the attacks on the current Beacon students. And that he had affiliations with criminal underworld when he was still in school. Relations that I bet went completely unnoticed. So first, sweep as much of it under the rug to save face. More than that, their master seems to have already has attention on something else. So he will not do anything that may bring more on his table. Where does that leave us? One thing we can do is look up the old address and veil. Oh, his old address and veil. His old address? Oh, of course! Care to elaborate? As hands-off as Osborne can be, I doubt he would fail to notice one of his students coming and going into Vale regularly, oftentimes staying out until the crack of dawn. If not him, Professor Goodwitch surely would. Oh right, I didn't think about that. So it's safe to assume that he wasn't living in the dormitories at the time. Yeah. Jesus Christ, my nose itches. Yeah, I was thinking about on Sunday we could look up in Vale. Since he was renting an apartment, I must have left a trace. Even if we find his old apartment, what do we even do with it? Some neighbours who may remember him. Maybe is something left that wasn't removed by the tenants. Also a long shot, but it's the only one we have. Barry having a forceful look at the school archive. Which I doubt we would even be able to accomplish. Damn it, Osborne, we were... Yeah. You know, I'm so close to another event, I might as well just do one and then end this recording session. Oh, the old teacher comes back. Oh, Peach. The teacher of a dust class. Oh, okay. She was on maternity leave. Now she's back. I understand why Ruby and some other students the other day seem to dread this prospect. General opinions is seems to be quite split about this professor. I know, right? Maybe she's really strict. Stricter than Professor Goodwitch? Strict enough to even keep Ruby in check? That would explain why Ruby is so glum or Weiss is so excited. Although considering that dust is Weiss's favourite subject, it could also be because she is good at her job. Well, the mystery is about to be solved. Here she is, and that's pretty... that clothing. I mean, her dress is Hey, good morning to all you children. Let me begin by saying... And there's Peach. It's good to be back. Despite the fact we never saw you in the show. Welcome back, Professor Peach. Wow, Weiss never begged you as a teacher's fangirl. Oh god, I'm now picturing the know-it-all thing from Chibi, but it's like, teacher's pet, like, something like that. Thanks, Miss She. And Miss Rose, I see you're looking as glum as ever at the prospect of my lessons. Sorry, Professor, I just ate something bad at breakfast. Miss Rose, you couldn't lie to save your life. Never change. Unless you have to. That was an insult, a compliment, or a suggestion? Maybe all three together. Also, Miss Goodwitch told me that 4 new students joined while I was on leave. May I ask Team J to stand up? That's us, Payne. I stood up a couple rows behind us. Jack and Evelyn follow suit. She observes us for a few seconds without us. Yes, to introduce ourselves. You're certainly a colourful, I really like, crystals of dust. Have you managed to catch up with the rest of the class? Yes, Miss Peach. The other students have been very helpful in that regard. Weiss in particular was very kind to me. Yes, she was. Thank you, Weiss. I see Weiss says right on with the tail if immediately after beams. Yep, no doubt. She cares a lot about this particular teacher. Very good, which means we can move on further now and explore the mysteries of dust together. Mysteries of dust? I say out loud, let me take our seats again. Indeed. I guess that my substitute has gotten used to the normal curriculum, didn't he? Text study on the nature of dust and its various uses on the battlefield. My lessons are a bit different. And they're also the reason why Miss Rose cannot be 100% happy about my return, despite being a sweetheart. That's not true. I must insist, Miss Rose, if you were with sugar content in an alcoholic beverage, you'd make it a health hazard. That's a weird analogy, but alright. Penny, what the hell does that mean? The potency of alcoholic beverages depends on sugar content. So by making it a health hazard, we can surmise that RWBY is the equivalent of a great amount of sugar. Oh. I don't think RWBY is going to fully get that. What do I say to that? You smile and take the compliment, dunce. Now, Miss Schnee, she's not that dense. My metaphors aren't for everyone. I so need to write this down. Anyway, for today, we'll forego practice. Let's see, wait. What do you got with this curriculum? So, thoughts? She seems, competent and, well, witty, but not in a nasty way. This is the first time I've heard about, practice in dust classes for hunters. As dust use covered in combat class. And I love she managed to compliment and insult people in the same sentence. That takes skill. I really like her clothes. Well, you said anything else that was to say? Not the point, partner. I'm glad to know you why my fashion sense is aesthetically pleasing. Hello, Professor. Oh my god, the height differences in all of them. Sorry to put you on the spot like that. Awful timing on my part. On the contrary, I'd call it perfect. Shut up, Evelyn! Anyway, I want to know if you'd like to have lunch with me, Teen Jade. Don't teachers have their own lodge? Indeed. But, just like you like to catch up on the curriculum, I have responsibility to catch up on knowing my students. And I can't deny being curious about you lot. Glenn not only briefly hinted at your situation, but it sounds intriguing. I see. Gosh, this is kind of embarrassing. Having lunch in a mess hall with a professor? We'd be more than happy to have you, Professor. Excellent. I'll reach you in a couple of minutes. Do our blackboard to tidy up. This could actually be to our advantage. I concur. She seems more at ease in mingling with students. Hopefully she's not in the grey head arseholes in a circle. I mean, in the show we only know her name. So, I don't know. But I've done the reading. Is there anything to do at the dormitory? Should I go somewhere? Oh, Pura's at the dorm. I think that's for Pura's second event. I'm gonna wait a while on that, if I even bother with that. But now, though. Double workout session. There we go. And immediately. There we go. Alright then. It's Friday, so... What the... I don't remember setting this ringtone. We got a new text message. Wonder who it's from. I can check it out whenever I want. I just need to access text messages on my phone. And we can do that. Who's this from? Okay then. Great. Got a message and I can't even see who it's from. What the hell? What the hell, game? Alright, let's see if we can see it now. What the hell? Alright. There we go. We're a level up. Alright. What to do? I still can't see the message. Is there anything to do? Go to the shop. Nothing there. There's nothing at the bookstore. If I go to the dash shop, I'll just work and I'll eat up.
Hello loves, Tracer here. You've just watched a video by your only mate. Subscribe, like, comment and check out his other stuff. Cheers loves!